Ed eccoci qua, siamo solamente infortunio. Purtroppo abbiamo potuto giocare contro Golden State perché per un infortunio. Abbiamo saltato anche altre due partite, ma adesso finalmente siamo tornati e siamo pronti a scendere in campo.
It's great news, man. Yeah. Back in business.
You are the business.
All right, I gotta get to practice.
All right, see you.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, they're currently
ma soprattutto loro devono stare attenti a me.
They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season.
Vediamo di giocare bene in difesa.
As we close in on the end of the regular season, some teams are already looking ahead to the playoffs. What do you think is more preferable, having home court advantage or well-rested players?
Well, home court advantage is. He's got the Grizzlies in Graceland.
58 vittorie e 7 sconfitte, veramente niente male.
And let's go straight over to David. Kevin, thanks, David. They are a hard-nosed group. I like about these two teams, Steve, they've got a lot of
Conley è quello che dobbiamo marcare.
You know what, Kevin? Historically, you go back, teams with guys that more veterans usually win championships. Good, older guys, but they just know how to get it done. Oh, look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bazemore is the 3 with Millsap the 4. Young is up there with Prez, and it's Howard into the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Teniamo l'occhio. Partiamo già male, partiamo sotto. Oh, perfetto.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young. He is playing with confidence.
Hooked away.
Pompero.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline to the left side wing.
Risugiarsi. Prendiamo il fallo. Iniziamo prendendo il fallo. E il primo tiro libero entra. Ed entra anche il secondo.
Makes sense, as that is why the Grizzlies, Smitty, has looked to a different coach in the first place.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he left Miami to rebuild.
Per un pelo.
South Beach and everything. You just don't want to leave that. I think for him, as he looked at it, is we have some veteran presence on the Grizzlies.
E palla loro.
Can win now. It's not time for a full rebuild.
And Parsons.
Randolph does whatever he can for his guys, including using that big body to clear our room on that screen.
Oh, bello lì. Prendiamo pure l'assist. Benissimo, lanciami perfettamente. Vai. Oh, per un altro tutto quello che sbagliasse, invece per fortuna che l'ha messo. No, ho sbagliato, non è lui. Siamo più 5, non è mai, possiamo fare di più. E adesso andiamo più 3. Vai! Perfetto. Nah. Siamo già al primo fallo.
Inside, Randall. Tries again. genius at how
Quanti errori che stanno facendo.
pestering them with his reach and leaping ability. Millsap kicks it to Basin.
Anche noi però non scherziamo,
That was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team. And fouled hard that time.
Occhio con questi falli.
And a very special bond between Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph playing together for the Grizzlies in their front court. Steve,
E siamo solo a più 3.
and look at each other like brothers. They do. What I
Dobbiamo
love
migliorare
about
sta
Gasol
cosa.
and Marc Gasol is they play on a string together. We call this high-low, but what's so dominant about these two, they both can play high, they both can play low, and they have a great feel for each other, and they generally like each other.
Perfetto.
What persistence from Prez, keep it after, even when the aggressive D smothering him. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez. Down low, here's Young, and again it's Atlanta.
Bene, bene.
Nice little run here. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley kicks to Green. Passes it to Gasol. Memphis moving the ball around, and it's blocked.
Mamma mia, il nostro compagno ci grazia. Facendo proprio una gran bella stoppatuna.
In the corner, Parsons with it. Outside Gasol. And again, Memphis no good.
È il rimbalzone nostro.
15-6 run. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the
E qua passiamo veramente male.
outside Conley. Got a piece of it.
Perfetto, abbiamo fatto la magia qua.
Really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And this is gone 0-2 from deep here. Watching the line there, they did a short violation. And not usually what we see from him.
E adesso usciamo a riposare in vista del secondo quarto.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol.
Oh, ci vediamo. Bye bye. Arrivederci.
That's the line of the game for Memphis. Reyes plays both ends of the floor with a ton of energy. So good at moving his arms around to come away with these steals. And the Grizzlies, with quality play, Steve, over the years in their front court, they have the point guard position. They struggled to find the long-term starters, however, on the wing, especially on the offensive end. It's been a rotating pass.
Giusto, qua ci siamo più 5. Vai.
Vince Carter, Matt Barnes, Lance Steve.
Oh, c'è il buco.
On and on. They need guys that can score.
Ah.
Now Daniels coming in off a 10-point performance last game up. Good looking screen by Gasol. And there's out of bounds. Memphis rolls.
Per un pelo.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Atlanta. And the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 5.
Adesso ripartiamo, cosa vogliamo farlo?
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now against Young. Here's Daniels. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. Pokes away, and that's
È uscita. Maledizione.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. The Hawks #1. And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the court. Tries a 3. Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. A 15-footer. Atlanta again, missing.
La stessa volta vuole fare tutto da solo, ma fare queste cazzate qua.
Decade now you've been working as an analyst, almost as long as your playing career. What's your favorite part of the job?
You know, it's still basketball, Kevin. Just different. I'm not playing right now, but being in the atmosphere, also getting a chance to meet people like you, Kevin, getting a chance to have relationships and getting a chance to be around the
Oh,
It's my treat to work with you. I admire you so much as a player. In East Lansing,
siamo a 10 punti, poteva andare meglio, ma va bene così intanto. Nah, per un pelo.
You're so right, Kevin. Trying to turn that page from being a player to being on the other side of being media.
Yeah, tough, but you've nailed it.
Adesso andiamo. Assist. Perfetto.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Some changes for Memphis. Freeze checked in for Randall.
E andiamo a più 8, cosa molto importante.
Conley in for Tony Allen. Atlanta also making some changes here. Chris Humphries has checked in for Howard.
Adesso andiamo a più 6, ma...
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Offensive rebound. Cephalosha lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the right side. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks have
Perfetto, ripartiamo.
The feed to Young. Puts it up from 12. Green for 2 points. And now
Siamo a più 10.
Atlanta lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's
Cazzo.
a good idea. Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks
Devo stare attento quando mi fanno queste cose qua.
Perez dishes to Young for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And in the conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Vai, 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 vai.
To bring their A game to both matches. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Andiamo più 9.
Perez is always doing his best to annoy shooters on their attempts.
And that concludes the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after.
Andiamo a intervallo con più 9. Normale, ma poteva andare anche meglio.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Hey, this is...
Doesn't the Mississippi River look simply spectacular in the moonlight here tonight? Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. The second half.
Perfetto, vamos.
We're seeing a tremendous game from Brad.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Bello.
To watch active defenders like him who never make anything easy for the opposition. He embodies great D.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Bazemore is the 3 with Millsap for 4. Prez out there with Young. And it's Howard in at 7.
Vediamo se difende per bene.
Randolph passes to Gasol. Conley gets to Gasol. Tries from 16. Rebounded by Howard.
You love the close out on that possession. I love it
Benissimo.
because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
C'è il buco? No. Peccato.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball. I think it was a little bit of both. There's no heart really on the defensive end. That's what cost them.
And back in 2013, Marcus Gasol winning the...
E qua si ci fanno uscire.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Randolph dishes to Conley. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Wow, you know he's got to be beside himself. Terrible unforced error.
Palla nostra?
Here's Perez.
Perfettamente palla nostra.
Shakes off the strong
Ed entra molto bene.
Perez has got 14 points for the game. Now here's Conley.
Ah,
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And to this point on the season,
bisogna stare attenti a questi falli.
from the line, he's done a really good job.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision making. He's a guy you can trust.
Vediamo se lascia nel buco.
Perez makes it off the glass. Perez has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Perfetto. Andiamo a più 13.
Down double digits. It may
E adesso sta per iniziare l'ultimo quarto.
lead by 13. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. Coming up next.
Ormai ai playoff non dovrebbe mancare molto.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gator.
Stiamo attenti che sono già al terzo fallo.
Field up and ready to go. So on the floor for Memphis. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Ennis out there with Conley, and it's Parsons in at the 3. Humphries with the steal.
You know what you hate?
Andiamo, andiamo,
Those
andiamo.
turnovers are a big reason.
Perfetto.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Conley. Pass to Randall. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Even with the defense
Siamo più
all over
13.
him, Zach Randolph is just too powerful. He has all the answers.
Kept alive. No
Per un
sound.
pelo.
And he was on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And that one falls for Coleman.
Benissimo. Dai che andiamo a più 15.
Coach and his players so critical, obviously, to a team's success.
Bene, bene, siamo a più 15.
Make a great coach.
Well, I think the coach, first of all, has to be a great X and O's, but then I think he has to have a great feel for different personalities. Then I think he has to build the right culture that fits everybody.
Knocked loose. Randolph up top. No zap covering. It's Gasol missing.
And they've only got a slight edge.
Detto, vamos.
It just feels a lot bigger.
Stolen by Carter.
No.
And the call will be against Perez. That will give him his 4th foul of the game.
Anche con questi falli.
Yeah, he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Allen gets to Parsons. Goes up the baseline.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
Bazemore passes to Young, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Bella.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Now here is Carter. Guarded close. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Ormai per essere appena tornati dall'infortunio. Stiamo giocando veramente bene. Anche se possiamo fare qualcosa di più e fare qualche fallo di meno. E intanto la rubiamo. E si va a schiacciare.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Why waste all that energy? No one was going to catch him.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Grizzlies trail by 19. The bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Che pessimo passaggio.
Terrible unforced error. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final
Vediamo
quarter.
cosa fare.
Howard dishes to Prez. 6 to shoot, and the call will be against Chamber Parsons.
Riusciamo a prenderci un bel fallo.
Here's Prez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contest.
Perfetto, un altro bel fallozzo.
The skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside.
Il primo tiro libero entra.
Well, we see it every year. Recently, it's as bad as ever, Steve. What do you think about
Ed entra anche
the
il secondo.
coaching turnover rate in the league?
Kevin, I don't like it. I mean, you have coaches change from style to style, and then after 2 years, a guy is gone. He got to give it.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas.
They continue to give up there in the paint. Our opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Young against Allen. Outside Gasol to the middle. And Zach Randolph the bucket on the assist by Gasol. That's 10 points for Zach Randolph.
Dai, andiamo.
An all-around team player.
He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. So it'll be Prez shooting.
Canestro più tiro supplementare, che bella cosa. Che play è questo? Ah, quello di prima.
Well, the league last summer decided to implement new rules, Steve, to discourage the hack-a-shack intentional fouling.
Ed entra.
What I like him to see if we can get to a number during all quarters. If you get to a number, say 15 team fouls. After that, no matter who it is, it's 2 shots and the ball. I think that would limit the hack-a-shack.
Possession would be a big factor in here, yes. Feeds it to Parsons. This is to Allen. Shot clock at 5.
E l'abbiamo recuperata.
There's 1:40 left in the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Bazemore kicks to Prez. Boliner inside. And Gasol sends it down.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Perfetto.
Now, Steve, the NBA has certainly done a lot to curb flagrant fouls or excessive force in various game situations. However, do you feel
Il tiro libero entra.
always that hard foul that will come into play to some extent?
Yeah, I think so. And I think the league has done a nice job of, being able to categorize them.
Ed entra anche il secondo.
Really hard sometimes to differentiate between the two, but I think it's the right call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Davis is checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Zach Randolph. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Parsons. And it's Ennis in for Tony Allen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you
Boom,
can't
pero.
throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season.
Hopla.
And they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez. Tonight, guys, he caught what we call that rhythm. He was hearing that DJ he likes playing a perfect tempo, and it translated into an incredible offensive performance.
E qua ci cambiano.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory.
Perfetto.
For them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly
E decisamente bene. Senza quei file poteva andare meglio, ma va bene anche così.
That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,
This is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You got to get a look at that game film. There's a lot to learn.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, the Prez is in the building.
Ah, man, boy, you were hot. I don't know what to say, man. I was just getting to the rim all night. Rebounds, everything. All that
Quali rimbalzi.
Looking good. It was like 1-on-5. It was crazy. No, it was definitely 5-on-5, man. Team effort. I'm modest.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan player of the game, Fred. He was not to be denied in the fourth quarter, and his teammates could sense it. They kept feeding him the ball, and he kept delivering.
E siamo migliori in squadra. Cioè, siamo migliori della partita come sempre.
Ways, but how consistent
MVP.
you are throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one, and another one. It's going to be another one that goes in. Then you realize, you know what? It's just his night.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs it, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great, see you.
Good night.
Vediamo se c'è altro, altrimenti ci salutiamo qua. Perfetto, devo commettere Brix è tutto e alla prossima, ciao!